Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So we're looking at gold as we kick off this Monday's trading after it's dipped down to roughly about the 1820 handle, the lowest this year, and it seems to have found a little bit of support after jumping up by 20 odd dollars from the morning session. So we're just looking now to see if it's going to progress even further, especially after the FOMC minutes are expected to show more of a hawkish stance from the Fed. This is coming on Wednesday. So have gold traders already put in their bids for the next round of rate hikes, or are we looking for something a little bit more surprising from the Fed? Obviously, we are expecting more of a slight move to the upside for the Fed in their next rate hike, but will it be as aggressive as last year where we saw those time after time of these 75 basis point hits each time around? Well, as I said, we'll see what happens and see what the opportunities are for gold in the near term. We're looking at dollar as well today just to see where we're going next. So gold, first of all, as I said, dipped down to roughly about the 1820 handle from the back end of last week. But since then, we've had a little bit of a bounce moving higher. I'll just zoom in a little bit more just as a bit more clarification at the moment. So trading currently around the 1845 handle. So this has been quite a good jump at the moment, but is it a slight correction to the downside? Are we now looking to see if we are just moving in this direction? Well, if we're looking for the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud, this engulfment at the moment is giving the pretense that we will probably consolidate for a little bit before we get the next signal to the upside or downside here. So we're going to see as I said, probably not too much of a big move in today's session as there's not much fundamentals going on. Could just be a sell-offs or buying pressure for bulls and bears. But as I said, as we get into the middle of the week, we are going to be looking for the FOMC to see where the next signal is for gold. Just want to look at the 4-hour chart because this gives us a more of a bearish stance because prices are trading vastly underneath the Ichimoku cloud. And as you can see here, if we do get a little bit more of an uptick on the RSI, then this will come in as a fully fledged bearish divergence and could bring prices lower. So we are expecting, like I said, it's been pretty much correction, a slight correction, and then we're going to see if we're going to have another move to the downside, possibly towards the 1800 handle. This will give us very good psychological pressure because this 1800 handle is a big sell-off area as well as a support zone. So just keep an eye on that and let me know what you're trading on as well. If you're looking on gold in the next few days, it is expected to be very opportunistic, meaning that we will probably get some good signals out of it, but we'll wait and see until then. As I said, Wednesday is the big reveal day for the FOMC to give us a little bit more of a signal. DXY or the dollar, we are expecting the dollar to just kind of come off the steam a little bit. Obviously, we saw this bounce roughly just above the $100 area not so long ago. We're seeing this move to the upside now because of gold pressure really starting to weigh lower. Obviously, dollar converses with gold. So we're now looking to see if the dollar will start piercing this Ichimoku cloud, and then we'll see if we get another leg to the upside as well. But if we go on the 4-hour chart, most interestingly enough, we are seeing at the moment, I'll just remove these drawings, it gets a little bit out of control sometimes. So if we're just looking now, as I said, opposite side to gold, we are in now a bullish channel. If we just take these last few prices from the 23rd of February, not so long ago, we are now seeing the 9th of February 2023, not so long ago, we are seeing move to the upside now, but we are expected possibly this correction to fall a little bit lower. If it does fall through the channel, then we could expect the next move, the next support to be the top end of the Ichimoku cloud, roughly about the mid 103 to lower 103 standing. So just a few cents that it could drop to the 103 handle possibly, and then we'll see if we get another form of support. Not too much on divergences on the RSI. You could say there's a slight bearish one here coming into play, but it's only very slight, might not really mean too much. So just keep an eye out for the next run for the dollar. If you are trading any of the dollar pairs as well, we're going to look into the big FX pairs as we head into the week. Obviously, FOMC meeting, as I said, on Wednesday, throwing up a lot of new news hawkish stances on the Fed's output for its monetary policy as well. So really exciting times as we head into the middle of the first quarter. Obviously, we'll be at the back end of the first quarter soon enough. So we'll see what all the opportunities are and bring them to you on our Telegram channel and on our YouTube channel. So stay with us and trade responsibly, and I'll speak to you again next time. Bye for now.